Завод 1 мая presents to you a hydraulic railroad crane KZh-971 with the lifting capacity of 80 tons. The crane is intended for emergency and recovery operations related to installation and transportation of equipment and for rail laying works. The crane is equipped with a cross arm for transfer of large-size loads. The main elements of KZh-971 crane are the undercarriage frame and the pivoting frame joined to each other with a rotary support that allows to rotate the pivoting frame relative to the undercarriage frame at the angle of 360 degrees. The undercarriage frame is installed on two 3-axle bodies. 4 hydraulic outriggers are mounted on the undercarriage frame with the possibility of installation of 2 fixed support controls, 6 per 6 meters and 8.2 per 4.4 meters, which allows to select the optimal support control required for a particular kind of work. KZh-971 crane is capable of working without outriggers, which is important when the crane has to move often along the track to fulfill the works. Arrangement of the outrigger hydraulic drive control element gives the operator an opportunity to visually supervise the outrigger unloading and installation process. The crane position indicator is also located to close proximity to the outrigger control levers. Position and design of center pad pads allows the crew consisting of 2 persons to quickly get the center pad and put it under the outrigger. Considerable cylinder stroke allows to reduce the time for bringing the crane into a ready-to-work position due to decrease of the time required for preparation of installation of outriggers, which is an important issue both in preparation of the crane to emergency and recovery works and for works with an occupation period. In order to transport the KZh-971 crane by a locomotive, 2 automatic couplings are foreseen and are situated in the upper and the lower part of the undercrane frame. The crane is equipped with a pneumatic brake system for connection to the pneumatic system of the train. The brake system includes a mechanical parking brake with a manual drive. The carriers are equipped with a hydraulic drive for independent movement of the crane in the course of loading and unloading works and other operations. The travel mechanism provides switching of reducers for self-propelled transportation with a speed up to 3 km per hour and transportation by a locomotive with a speed up to 80 km per hour. The crane construction gives an opportunity to place a counterbalance and the cross arm in the front of the rear part of the undercarriage frame of the crane, with the contributes to reduction of the time required for bringing the crane into the working position and back to the transport position. Use of a removable counterbalance allows to receive a more uniform distribution of the load to the crane axles in the transportation position. Mounting of the counterbalance into working of transport position is carried out with a hydraulic cylinder situated in the rear part of the pivoting frame. Control of the counterbalance installation, the hydraulic cylinder, is carried out from the remote electrical panel. In a working or transport position, the counterbalance shall be fixed on the pivoting or undercarriage frame with the help of 4 pins. The original construction of the lifting beam provides the double hook placed inside the cross beam, which allows not to use the covering part of the cost of transportation. The pivoting frame includes power plant consisting of the diesel YMZ 236 M2 and a hydraulic pump station which secures the operation of the crane hydraulic mechanism. The capacity of the power plant makes 136 kW. In order to provide a stable starting of the power plant at low temperature, a starting liquid preheater, thermal electrical elements for heating of the oil in the casing, and the clutch coupling for facilitation of the starting are available. Fuel tank with capacity of 750 liters, hydraulic oil tank capacity of 800 liters, and a filter unit. Hydraulic system of KZh-971 crane providing power supply and operation of all the units and mechanisms. Lifting hydraulic cylinders are equipped with hydraulic locks allowing to fix the specified value of rod extension in a certain position. The rotation mechanism is a vertical planetary reduction gear with the drive for hydraulic motor with a gear fixed on the output shaft, which comes into gear with the rotary support gear. The reserve low-capacity power plant is installed under the bottom of the front part of the pivoting frame. The hydraulic system of KZh-971 crane is designed in such a way that after emergency shutdown of the main power plant, the reserve power plant creates the working pressure in the hydraulic system of the crane, and the operator can carry out the operations required for bringing the crane into transport position. All the units placed on the pivoting frame are closed with covers. Folding doors are located on the right hand from the crane movement direction, which allows to get a convenient access for technical maintenance and protect the equipment securely from atmospheric precipitation. Maintenance areas of the units are shielded with fenders. There is a 3-level telescopic boom with the opportunity to change the boom reach from 6.5 meters to 17.7 meters above the power plant. The crane boom, made of low alloyed steel, is welded and has a box-like section. In the rear part of the boom, there is a load hoist with a hydraulic drive. There is a headlamp unit on the boom head, providing lighting of the working zone in the night time. There are also angle position and boom reach value sensors of the boom. The hook lifting height restrainer is mounted on the boom head. The boom of the KZh-971 in a folded position does not go beyond the dimensions of the undercarriage frame and does not require a special covering car for transportation with the locomotive. The characteristic feature of KZh-971 crane is that it is capable of working with horizontal positioning of the boom within the limits of the loading specification. It is permitted to telescope the boom with a load up to 10 tons in a horizontal position, which is specially required for works related to precise installation of the equipment being mounted, for instance, for railroad switches, different bridge constructions, and for other operations. In the front part of the pivoting frame, the operator's cabin is located, which is developed in a view of the ergonomics and design requirements and with application of modern heat and sound insulation materials. Control of the main crane mechanism is carried out with the help of switches joysticks. KZh-971 crane is equipped with the load restrainer that serves for protection of the crane from overloads and overturning in the course of lifting the loads, protection while working in constrained conditions. Information of the actual weight of the lifted load, of the loading efficiency of the crane, etc. is displayed on the electronic unit of data processing of the load restrainer. The registration device of parameters incorporated into the load restrainer records the scores and the data of the operating parameters of the crane. In order to create comfortable working conditions for the operator, the cabin is equipped with an autonomous heater and air conditioner. The large glass area provides a good view of the working zone. The transformed chair of the operator allows to make a comfortable position for the person of any body constitution. Rear door of the cabin, equipped with a fold-back seat, provides a convenient access for technical maintenance and repair of the units and mechanisms of the crane. It is the next modernization of the crane manufactured starting from the crane number 34 issued under Index B. The main difference from the previous models is the reduced by 450 mm upper dimensions with preservation of the same lifting capacity. The crane hydraulic system has been changed. Sectioned hydraulic distributors with the proportional control are used with allowed to receive a smooth movement of the mechanisms and to improve the work dynamics and to combine the various operations. A 2-rope load hoist is installed, thanks to which it became possible to develop and introduce the new construction of the hook block. Due to combination of the modified upper section of the boom and original construction of the lifting restrainer, the maximum lifting height of a horizontal boom is increased. The new rotary support fixation system gave an opportunity to tighten the bolts of the course of operation. Tubes of the hydraulic system are mounted inside the pivoting platform, which allowed to increase the space for maintenance of the crane.